Hello everyone, Seraphin here, welcome back for more Mega Man X4. When I last left you guys, we finished up 2 more Mavericks, leaving only 2 remaining. And that being said, we're going to move on to my favorite Maverick of this particular game. I know I said Magma Dragoon is awesome, and he is, but this guy, by far, is my favorite. So freaking cool. Slash Beast is mega wicked cool. He is a beast, no pun intended. And we actually fight him on a train, and you might be thinking this level's probably annoying because it's on a freaking train. Well, it's actually not that bad. I actually kind of enjoy this level. It's paced appropriately. There's enough challenging things to deal with on it, like the stupid cannon that I forgot I can't duck for. And you actually can't duck in this game, which I think is a little weird. I guess you couldn't duck in ones before this either, but in the, I think in X5 and X6 you can duck. Needless to say, I just kind of, you know, ate Plasma Cannon in the face because I didn't realize that, but that's alright. Sometimes you gotta eat a little Plasma Cannon to learn some lessons here. A lot of Mets on this level, as you can see here, too. And we got these random Grenadier Reploid guys trying to bomb the train and blow me up. I forget what weapon you can use to break these blue crates on the train. I don't actually remember what it will do that. Maybe Zero... No, I'm sure there's a way. I just don't know what it is offhand. Apologies, ladies and gentlemen. I would look it up and find out, but it's quite frankly not worth it right now. Suffice to say, there is a method of blowing those crates up, the blue ones. I suspect it is with the weapon that you get from this level, from Slash Beast himself. Don't quote me on that, but that seems to be the most likely choice. I was hoping to kill that cannon before it hit me, but that's alright. Same with that guy. I know it can be done. Maybe if I dash jumped around behind it or something. Anyway. You may be wondering, well, why is the train stopping? It's not. It's because we gotta fight the sub-boss. Which is a big giant train spike car thing that you can absolutely shred if you just walk up to it with Zero. It's not even a challenge. I mean, it hits a lot, or it hurts a lot, but honestly, you can just DPS through it and not even care. And that's the first half of that level. Not too bad. Moving on to the second part of this level, which is we're in a tunnel, or so to speak, or maybe even like a station or a depot or something. Alrighty. So, why do I like this boss so freaking much? Well, there's a couple of reasons, and here's the other thing too, is you can normally blow up the train cars. You can see it by it looking damaged on the side there. Actually, I think the thing, you need to, that's what it is, you need to have the right armor, I think. There probably is a weapon that will do it. Again, I don't know what it is off the top of my hand, if there is one, and I don't really want to look it up, so. We're just gonna see if I can acquire myself some right armor. They generally don't sick right armor enemies against you unless they also give you the opportunity to get one yourself, like right here, for example. The right armor is really fun. The right armor does blow those blue crates up, too, by the way. And if you blow up the train car, it actually levels it. And there's usually stuff in it. I guess not usually. Sometimes there's stuff in it. This one will be the case where there's stuff in it, I believe. Yep, there it is. That's the heart tank. Which, if you didn't know you could blow up the train cars, you would never know to get. Moving on. That just leaves one heart tank left. You can see my health bar is almost as big as my Giga attack bar. That is by design. I do like the sweeping attack you can do with these right armor blades. Super cool. Alright, that's enough of that. Alright, come on, guys. That's okay, they're just gonna lock me into a corner here unless I dash out. That's enough of that. My right armor is actually about to blow up, as you can see by it blinking there. Yep, there it goes. Thankfully, it doesn't do damage to you when it blows up. And then here we have the front of the train. And more guys appearing from the back for some reason. Not really sure why that is, but what do I know? Alright. Whoops, that hurt. Stupid jerk. It's very generous that they give you another one of these health pickups right before the boss fight again. Just like with Jet Stingray. Very nice of them. It's not right before the boss, I guess. There's a couple more guys in the way, including these stupid cannons again. My absolute favorite cannons. That one's a missile launcher. I guess they all are, technically speaking. Why am I not hitting this guy? Holy smokes, that was rough. Alright, moving on. This is actually going to be the boss right here. This will be Mr. Slash Beast himself. Yep, there he is. Freaking love Slash Beast. So freaking cool. Alright, I'm gushing enough. Let's get this fight on here. And he, like, roars and stuff at you. It's mega cool. Whoops. So here's the thing. Zero does not have a weakness weapon for Slash Beast. You kind of just have to wail on him. And then he does that backflip and pulls out his signature attack, which is called the Twin Slasher. If you're playing as X, you'll actually get that from him. Oh, so cool. Whoa, alright, that hurts. Okay, well, that didn't work out so well. To be fair, I went in with like half health. Let's try that again. Maybe I'll be a little bit better this time. He's not an easy fight, I'll be honest with you. He's actually quite tough, but he's fair. He's not like uber powerful. I mean, he's powerful, but if you know what you're doing, he's not too bad. But he's just so much fun to fight, in my opinion. I like fighting Slash Beast. Alright, that's not a great start. Need to quit getting hit by stuff. Most notably his Twin Slasher there. So you'll notice once he starts getting slightly lower on health is when he does that charging across the ground move. Whoops. Or other than that, he'll just jump on me. And he does Twin Slasher quite a bit. Here it comes. I love that move. I don't know why, I just do. He's just so menacing and intimidating. Unlike a lot of other bosses in this game. Like Split Mushroom. Oh, that's interesting. Alright. Oh, crap. Okay, I walked into that. That was dumb. Alright, well. I'm gonna be honest. This is one of the first real challenging boss fights. He's not easy, folks. He's certainly not. In fact, I am rather low on lives here. In fact, I don't have any left. So if I die here, it's gonna be a restart in the level here. I believe he begins with the Twin Slasher a lot. Maybe not. Turns out I don't know what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. I like to be somewhat away from him so I can dodge that in case he pulls it out. But okay, that was a screw up on my part. You kind of just need to take your hits where you can get them, unfortunately. There's the Twin Slasher. Yeah, being right next to him is usually not a good plan, because then he does that garbage. Whoa, wrong way. Sorry, I'm trying to... I know I'm being a little quiet right now. I'm trying to focus, really, is what I'm trying to do. Like I said, he's not an easy boss fight. It's not over yet. That's what Zero says. Oh, I got him. I got him. Yeah, there he goes. Whew! That was close. Almost ran out of lives there, folks. Okay, well, yeah, seriously, super fun boss fight. I actually do like fighting him quite a bit. And he's super cool. You know, it makes me think sometimes, too, like, I really wish there was a way... And they did, I guess it's not quite the same thing. They did something really cool with the Mega Man X collection for current gen consoles. We get Shipuga. This is a ground dash attack. So they did something really neat with the Mega Man X collection for the current gen consoles and Steam, which is, it's like multiple different Mavericks at a time fights. So for example, you fight Chill Penguin from X1 and Frost Walrus at the same time. There's a bunch of different combinations of those, and I thought that was a really nifty mechanic, and I was like, that's really neat. What else could they do? And I have to keep wondering, how cool would it be if they gave you the ability to play as one of the Maverick bosses? Not necessarily all of them, because that would be insane, but like some of the more fun ones I think to play as would be, oh, I don't know, Slash Beast, or Magma Dragoon, or Who's another really fun one to play? Spark Mandrill will be kind of fun from X1. Or Storm Eagle. Oh, heck yeah. I'd play the crap out of some Storm Eagle. Sadly, that has yet to come to fruition. Storm Owl. Yeah, I don't know why they say it like that, but it's cool. Anyway, Storm Owl's the last one. He's alright. He's not quite as cool as his other Bird of Prey cousin, Storm Eagle, but, I mean, eagles are awesome, so how can you possibly hope to compare stupid little floating platforms of what? Stupid. Anyway, here we get the Hawk Ride Armor, that rather than having a blade has a cannon and is capable of hovering in midair for a little while, and I'm incorrectly shooting with. It actually has a charge shot too, which is what I'm trying to use here, but I'm failing miserably. And then up here is some goodies, I believe. I'll get that armor blown up in a minute here, unfortunately. Yeah, what's up here again? Oh, it's just a power-up. Health power-up. No big deal. Let's jump down here and get back in. You actually want to get out of this thing at one point before too long, otherwise you run into trouble. You actually can't move while you're using that charge-up shot with this thing, which is a little weird in my opinion. But, what do I know? Okay, that's enough of that, you stupid little bugger. Oh, there, I got the heart tank. Whew, that was close. You actually can dash jump with this right armor too, which is neat. So I actually have all the upgrade pickups now, ladies and gentlemen. I have all the heart tanks, all the energy tanks, weapon tank, EX tank, everything like that. We're just missing one Maverick weapon, which we're about to get from here. So that will be the last of that, and then we go on to the final stages afterwards, which will probably not be in this episode. It'll be the next one. There's actually a lot to do in the final stages of this game. There's several bosses, obviously, just like the original X. Several unique to the Sigma area level bosses. Sigma levels from X1, obviously. The Repliforce is the main antagonists of this one, so I'm not sure what they call it. Well, actually I do. They tell you what it is. The first final area level is one thing, and then the next one's something else, and we'll see when we get there. Those things are annoying. They're not hard to kill. They charge up this plasma beam deal, and it hurts quite a bit if you're not careful. And by careful, I of course mean prepared for it. A lot of spikes here. A lot of spikes that'll kick your butt if you're not careful. And here we get a little sub-boss. He's a glowy eye on the wall here. And beyond that, it's just more of these beam cannon laser guys. Just slash at that when you get the chance to. It's not hard at all. Especially because Kuenzan makes quick work of the little laser cannon guys. Just one slash and they're done. He's already dead. Moving on. Now we get like a little destroyed half of this area. A giant health pickup that we absolutely do not need, but nonetheless. And here we have Storm Owl already. It doesn't seem like he has the weight to impact that kind of thud, so to speak. What do I know? Stop the coup. No, we are justified in doing this. Okay, whatever you say, buddy. I don't remember what button it is for my... Oh, there it is. I set my Giga attack button to a certain key, and I forgot what it was for a minute. That actually is his weakness, believe it or not, the Giga attack deal here. Which seems weird. Oh, jeez, that's going to hurt. Ow. It actually will stun him, kind of, sort of. I don't know why it turns him black and gray like that. Or like gray and white, rather. Oh, geez, that's the double cyclone move that you get if you're X when you fight him. Oh, alright, that worked pretty well, didn't it? Let's just finish him off. Silly Storm Owl. He's a little weird to fight. I'm not really... I don't have a good lock on his pattern, mostly because I don't know. I can't really justify my lack of knowledge in this game. I've been playing it enough. I should know a lot more about it than I currently do. I know enough to beat it. That's about it. Let's put it that way. And that's really all you need for a Mega Man game. Is you need to know enough to be able to beat the game. Because that's the entire point, right? It's just beating the dang game. We get Tenkuha for beating him. We get an enhanced Z-Saber. This allows us to cut through enemy energy shots with the Saber. That is not all-encompassing. There's still plenty of things we cannot cut through. And one thing I don't like is it actually changes the Saber's color. I think it turns it purple, and I'm not a big fan of that, if I'm being totally honest. At any rate, that is our save file completed. We have all the Maverick techniques. We have all this heart tanks and all of these sub-tanks and whatnot. So there is no more collecting to be done. We can proceed onward to the final areas. You'll hear the stage select music actually changes, just like in the first X-Men. Repliforce is at the Space Harbor. Uh-oh. Zero is just very indignant when it comes to not fighting Colonel. So anyway, the first of the final levels will take place at the spaceport, and we will start up at the spaceport in the next episode. So until that time, thank you all very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. This has been Seraphin. Stay classy, internets.